Hello everyone. Welcome to Journey with the Prophets. It's a reflective study series on major teachings of the prophets. In this video, we will reflect on the story of Prophet Moses, as well as God's guidance and deliverance for his people to freedom. The full story can be found in Exodus chapters 2 to 14. It's a very long story, but it's worth reading. Pray that God will open our hearts for his teachings as we read. Throughout the story, God's determination to be with his people in suffering was clear. God prepared the birth of Moses, gave him the best education in Egyptian courts, equipped him in shepherding, and called him to lead his people all at the right time. But as we can see, Pharaoh repeatedly refused to free God's people from slavery. What could Moses do? Nothing, except following God's guidance every step of the way. In response to Pharaoh's stubbornness, God sent a series of plagues to Egypt. Water turning to blood, frogs, lice, flies, livestock pestilence, boils, hail, locusts, darkness. Each plague showed God's power over Egypt's popular idols at the time. But Pharaoh still refused to free the people. Then came the 10th plague, the death of the firstborn. The firstborn was the whole inheritance of the family line. But that night, God would go throughout Egypt, and the firstborn son of every household would die. No one could be spared, including the Pharaoh's firstborn son. But just like in the story of Noah's Ark and the flood, God always provides a way to refuge. This time, God's people were to take a male lamb, kill it, and wipe the blood on the doorposts of each house. When God saw the house was covered by the blood of the lamb, he would pass over that house, and the people inside would be saved. They would not die. And that same evening, while Egypt was mourning of the loss of their firstborn, God's people left Egypt, the place where they lived as slaves for centuries. This event was called the Passover. Today, people still celebrate the Passover every year to remember how God had saved his people. Though the story was written thousands of years ago in the Torah, God revealed three very important truths for Prophet Moses and all his people. First, it shows us hopeless situations never stop God from carrying out his plan for our lives. He always provides what is needed for us to find refuge in him. And just as God had revealed to Prophet Abraham, God himself provides the lamb needed as a substitute for our death. Second, it's not about how powerfully we can fight. There was no way the people could fight against Pharaoh's army. The Passover was 100% orchestrated by God. God's people only need to listen and follow. God always shows us his way. Third, the criteria for God's salvation is decided by God, not by us. Salvation does not depend on how good we are but on God's mercy alone, because no one is good enough to face God's judgment. In the Passover, God had made it clear it was not about how good the people inside each house were, but whether it was covered by the blood of the lamb which God has provided. The blood of this lamb covers the sins of the people. Will God continue to do the same for all his people and the whole world? In the following centuries, God would reveal to more prophets what he had prepared. Check out other videos in our series. What are your thoughts and response after reading the story? Here are some questions for us to think, pray, and share. Question 1. Have you ever cried out to God in your misery and suffering? How did God answer your cry? 2. What has God revealed about himself and his relationship with his people in this story? 3. What has the story of the Passover shown you about God's salvation? How would you respond to God? 4. Who can you share this story with? That's all for this video. If you have questions or thoughts, comment below or contact us at BeMyLight.net. If you like the video, remember to like and subscribe. May peace and guidance of God be with you.